All right, today we're just going to do a little 10-minute ab core thingamabobber right here. So all you really need is a mat or a living room or a yard or a field or any little flat. So we are going to about 10 minutes. I apologize for the Bluetooth speakers. All right, so we're the best thing ever. And we'll do planks. All right, so we're going to start off with a plank. So everyone is planking up. I'm going to be checking my wrist occasionally here just to keep on track. Remember, with your planks, you want your hips nice and down. You don't want your butts in the air. Drive those heels back towards the wall behind you. Really effective way of training your entire core. Think about pulling your belly button in, squeezing your quads, and pulling your kneecaps up into your quads. Lock out those legs, squeeze your glutes. You want your hands you want your eyes concentrated more on your hands and not up in front like this. If you can see your feet, you are also not in the proper position. So make sure that you are kind of concentrating on your hands. Keep yourself in nice spinal alignment right there. All right, we've already been up in this for about 45 seconds. So going over to the side plank, feet are stacked on top of each other, hand is on hip or in the air. Not going to hold this too long. We just want to, we're being blinded by the sun here, but that's all right. We're getting our vitamins in for the day, our vitamin D. And now we're not even going to go back to center plank. You're just going to go right over to your right elbow, and we're side planking it up right here. Hand up or down. We're only holding each of these for about 30 seconds or so. My grass is really long, so it looks like I'm resting on my calves, but I promise I'm on my feet. If you're tired, you can come down to your knees and you're still holding that side plank. But if not, just come up and hold it. And we're going back to the front plank. This time, we're going to get that core even more activated and glutes activated. So you're going to lift up your right leg, bring it out and in, out, in. Just out to the side, only a couple feet. Maybe even, 12 to 18 inches. Not a whole lot. The goal here is to keep those hips down. We're going to switch it over to the left side. Out and in. Out, in. Just going to do about 8 or so of these. Everything's starting to burn now, so I'm going to...
All right, well, the Bluetooth microphone just completely cut out here, so we're doing voiceover work. You're going to bring yourself up to a high plank, and then you're going to push back into downward dog, getting the head between your shoulders as best you can, and then push your hips down to the ground, stretching out your abs. One more time with that downward dog, just because we're doing a lot of abs and hips to the ground, just adding these stretches in here. All right, you're going to push back up to high plank, and from here, you're going to bring your knee over to your elbow. Lift your knee up, almost like you're bringing it up over an object that's about 6 inches high, and to your elbow. You're going to alternate legs, bringing left knee to left elbow and right knee to right elbow. This is working that transverse abdominis, your obliques, your deep core muscles right there. Also getting that movement in there as well. Just keep going back and forth, trying to let your butt go in the air. Squeeze that knee over. Good oblique workout right there. You're going to go back down to low plank and then over onto that left elbow. And from here, you're just going to do small little lifts of your leg. About a foot or two. I look like I'm going bigger than that, but you don't need to go that high. But you're just getting that glute activated, that side of that glute, especially there on your right side. I like to put my thumb kind of on my hip so I can really feel that muscle activating. You can see right here. I'm going to go ahead and put my thumb right there on the back of my hip. Keep those hips up nice and high and feel it activated. We're only doing about 8 per side, and then we're going to go back down to center plank. That might have been 9 or 10. I don't know. I'm bad at counting. And now you're going to alternate tapping your knees quickly to the ground. Don't slam them into the ground, just light little taps, alternating rapidly. This is getting your abs working and moving, and there's a lot of small muscle movements happening to try to support your spine in there. So, plus it gets your heart rate up a little bit. Then you're going to stop one more time, Push back up into high plank and downward dog one more time. Like I said, we're going to be doing a few of these in there just to get that good stretch. And hips to ground, stretch out your abs. And one more time, back to downward dog, head between your arms, push it, feel that hamstring stretch, and hips back down. And now we're going to roll over onto the back, give the abs a break, and get those glutes firing.
So this time we're going over onto the back, giving the abs a little bit of a break. Oh, that sun is bright. We're going to lift your right leg up, and you're going to just pulse it nice and high, pushing the heel of that left foot into the ground. We're pulsing it up high, keeping the top toe flexed. That should be burning that left glute right there. We're going to go 3, 2, 1. Now we're just going to hold it, and you're going to do circles with the right leg. Your abs should be working right here, trying to keep those hips nice and steady. Keep those hips off the ground. 3, 2, 1. And go ahead and put that right leg down, but keep your hips up. No break, no break. Left leg in the air, and pulse it. We're not going all the way down. Just little pulses up at the top. My nose really itches. Keep going, keep going. 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. And circles with that left leg. The bigger you can go, the more of your abs it works. Small circles is fine. You can hear me struggling trying to grab onto your mat. 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Hold up both legs. We're just going to keep it up here, about 30 seconds. Glutes should get nice and burning right here. If you can push it up even higher, push, push, push. And now, bring those feet close together, and we're just going to open and close your knees. Open and close the knees. Keeping those hips up. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it up, hold it up, hold it up, hold it up. And down. Hug those knees to chest. Hopefully your booty's burning a little bit. And we're going to roll it back over. All right. We're going back to planking. We're up on the elbows. On the elbows. Let's make sure we're all the way on the mat. All right. We're just holding. Work a little bit more of that core and your obliques. You're going to try to rotate your hips and touch your left hip to the ground and then your right hip. Left, right. You might have to readjust your feet a few times, and that is okay. A few more. And hold. Hold that plank. And straighten your arms out one more time. To downward dog. Stretching out your hips. And downward dog. Holding high plank. All right, last little stretch right here. We're back in high plank. Now you're going to just take your right knee. You're going to cross it over to your left elbow. Right knee to left elbow. Left knee to right elbow. Still keeping those hips down, but you probably have to bend them a little bit more in just to really get that full range of motion. Really get them in there. Feel your abs contract as you bring them in. Let's add an extra step. Left knee to left elbow, lift. Knee to elbow, lift. Boom, boom. Do one more. And up, bring it back down. Right knee to left elbow, and then up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last little thing. Bring it down back to side plank, and we're just going to dip it. We need 10 dips on each leg. That's 4. I said each leg. 7, 8, 9, 10. That might have been 11. Over to the other side, and 10. Hip dips, not leg dips. 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold. Back to center. Let's get a few more good seconds here. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. One last good stretch up. Bring it back into downward dog. Ab stretch. And done. All right, sorry if my sound is wonky. It's my first time using this headset. I'll try to correct it, but that was just about 10 minutes with little stops here and there to fix some things, technical difficulties and whatnot. But anyway, hope you guys have a great day. Bye.